everybody and welcome to the vlog. For those of you who know me already, welcome back. For those of you who don't know me yet, I'm Pia, your host for all things luxury. I have a couple of marks right there. These are swatches from some of the new Victoria Beckham goodies. I actually filmed this makeup review slash tutorial because I've gotten these goodies about a month ago. And so I've been testing them out and I wanted to do an honest review video, which I will link right here if you're interested. That's the video that went up last Thursday. I'm honestly very pleased with this ones. I didn't use all of the ones I'm swatching in here, but I did talk about them on the video. I did use some of the ones that I swatched in here. The color payoff is fantastic. They are really long duration, have a really beautiful packaging. I think Victoria Beckham has really nailed doing the whole transplantation of her own branding into her beauty brand as well, which in my opinion is just absolutely stunning. On this vlog, there's gonna be quite a couple of things that we're gonna be doing together. We're gonna be going to Paris because I have a couple of meetings and lives I am hosting for luxury shopping for my clients. I'm also picking up goodies for some outfits I did for clients. I also helped another lovely lady find a very lovely Fendi hot Barbie pink handbag for her best friend's birthday. So I need to go pick up that. There are quite a bit of press events taking place this week. A couple of them are already in preparation of Christmas, which honestly, I am so excited about. I know it's 3 months till Christmas. We're just in the beginning of September. It's fashion month. It's gonna be hectic, as you know. However, there is something about starting to get the press releases and the presentations, etc., that always gets me in such a happy mood. We're gonna be going to the BHV in the Marais. As you know, it's one of the most iconic department stores here in Paris. We're also gonna be going to the... You know what? I'm not gonna tell you where we're gonna be going. We're just gonna go. And then when we come back, I'll do a little like commentary of everything. This weekend, I'm planning to do my wardrobe clear out. I really want to wear linen dress or just something like really cute and summery because it's going to be super hot for the rest of the week. And then I think from next week onwards, we're officially going into the more autumnal beginning. I like to do 4 of these per year. So 1 or 2 weekends before the new season starts. I'll obviously just play it by ear. I'll see like what the weather announcements are and I'll try to change pieces and I'll leave like 1 or 2 of the opposite season always still on my wardrobe because I find that if we're going to travel, for example, to South America where the weather is completely different, it's always good to have something for the opposite weather that you're currently living in. However, as a stylist and personal shopper is something I always advise to my clients. It's actually one of the services I provide. It's shop your own wardrobe with me, in which, you know, we'll go through the wardrobe, see what works, see what doesn't, see how to style pieces that are already in my clients' wardrobes. And so I apply that same version to myself and I'll go through all of the pieces that are away in storage right now. I'll see what still has a purpose in staying in my wardrobe, what needs to go, etc., how I'm going to be styling those pieces. And I like to leave like a couple of like maybe pre-made outfits or just hype myself up for the new season by maybe rediscovering a piece or stuff like that. So I think having just the pieces that you need for a certain season available at direct reach in your wardrobe is one of the ways in which you can really maximize a wardrobe while still having variety, options, a nice visual, uncluttered space. This is what's going to be happening this weekend. So all that to say that I'm really excited to be wearing linen dresses, probably for the last time this year, unless we plan a holiday, Tristy? Yep. Okay. So maybe it won't be the last time of a linen dress for the year, but it will be for a couple of months, unless French weather still surprises us. Probably next time I talk to you will already be in the Paris flat. we are currently in the 6th floor at the BHV Paris, which is basically one of the most iconic department stores we have here in France. We are looking currently at next Christmas's presentation, where we are having a little sneak peek of everything there will be in sale for the upcoming holiday season. We're looking at tableware, we're looking at food, we're looking at pieces from different countries. Come along with me while I take you see this.
Installez-vous. Allez, vous allez les voir, les 795 €, 1400 €.
Again, you guys, I am currently doing a little bit of a beauty routine moment, and I thought I'd show you some of my favorite creams that I think I haven't measured in here just yet. Comes with a little spoolie so you can take it out. I just had one of those like everything showers. I didn't do my hair on that everything shower, but I did do like my body scrub and all that stuff, and just like a good face cleanse. This is a mask when I feel like my skin needs a little bit of extra purification, hydration, and just like a deep cleanse from within. It's infused with honey, and you also get those benefits from clay that you just feel like your pores are super cleansed once you've taken them out. And there's also a tiny bit of like a grainy texture to it. There you see it. Normally there's a little bit of an oilier component in it. It does tend to dry up towards the end. I think you can just add a little bit of an oil to it if you want to revive it. But for the time being, I can still work with it. And then I'm going to follow that up with by Terry Baume de Rose. And we're back. So we're back from Paris, and I wanted to touch base with you a little bit before finishing this vlog. I wanted to give you a little bit of an insight of what we actually saw in there. A couple of press events that were a little bit on the busier side of things. We did get to speak a little bit during the BHV Christmas in the Forest presentation, in which we were introduced to all of the goodies and pop-ups and things that will be happening during the Christmas time. I did not show you everything. Some things are under embargo. There's some new things coming up from Tom Ford that you're really going to enjoy. So if you are a lover of Tom Ford fragrances, do keep an eye out, because they have something really exquisite coming up very soon. Had a look at all of the pop-up stand from Canada, which was really, really lovely. And having grown up in South America, I always had that thing from like, you know, all of the movies for Christmas, or most of them, are set in colder countries. So seeing it in this way, it was super lovely. It still touches me every time. I really enjoyed it. Something else I wanted to do is tell you a little bit about each event and show you what I got on their goodie bag. Now, from the lovely team at Le VHV, we got a couple of miscellaneous goodies. First one was a set by Ocean Lee. Ocean Lee is a cruelty-free and vegan skincare brand. This particular set is for getting glowy skin, and it's also plastic plastic free. So all of their containers are actually made of cardboard. There's the face cleanser that's got arweed, peptides and glycerin. There's the face serum, which is going to have stabilized vitamin C. That's going to be great for glow. It's also going to have some provitamin B5. Isn't that good for keeping mosquitoes at bay? Maybe I'm confused with vitamin B12 and not B5. Anyway, if you know that, let me know in the comments. There's also a face cream that's going to have stabilized vitamin C and a face oil, which is going to have argan oil, grapeseed and Norwegian kelp extract. That sounds very exciting. From Michelin, which is a decor house, they gave us 2 of their lovely decor mushrooms. I think these ones are going to look lovely for Christmas table decoration. From the Canada stand, we were very kindly offered a maple leaf shaped sirop d'érable. Hold on, what's this called? Maple syrup. We were offered maple syrup, and I do love doing pancakes with bacon and drizzling a little bit of maple syrup over the top, so I'm sure this is not going to be in this full form for a very long time. And now, last but not least, I got 2 of the Tom Ford lipsticks. This first one's number 10 Cherry Lush, which is just one of Tom Ford's classic red lipstick. Really, really lovely. It looks like a matte one, but I don't know. It just says lip color. It doesn't really say it will be matte. Maybe it will have a little bit of a satin finish. I don't know. I'll give it a go and show it to you, probably on a short or reel or something like that very soon. And then the other shade is called, now this one's a matte one, yes, and this one will be called Pussycat, and it's number 4, and it's a beautiful sort of like rosy shade. Very excited to try this one. Maybe this will come on the press trip with me actually. So let's leave this and the beauty things aside. Another one of the press breakfast events you will have seen me attend is the Frederique Constant Alpina press days. They were celebrating the 35th year anniversary. We were told everything about the new watches, the new sizes being released, the new mechanisms being released. What I was particularly attracted to, and I think that's like the main thing that they're doing this year, is that they've actually created one of the watches with an absolute calendar, or a perpetual calendar, more like. I think in French it will be calendrier absolu, but in English, if I'm not mistaken, that will be a perpetual calendar. On the calendar that you get on your watch, just because of the movement, it will be able to tell if it's a leap year or a non-leap year. So I think that's really interesting. We were shown the beautiful designs that they're coming out with. I got my eye on one of the watches, but for menswear, which was just absolutely gorgeous. And to be honest with you, I would love to selfishly get it for husband just so I can pick it from him, or maybe I'll just get it for myself. We'll have to see. In any case, they do have a really, really beautiful, affordable, quote-unquote, range, which offers high-quality, luxurious watches at a more affordable price point. I also think it's a brand that will eventually become a collector's brand. Obviously, 35 years old on the market, it's quite young for a watchmaker's brand. As we know, there are brands out there that have 100 or even 200 years old by today. However, I think they're on a really good path regarding design, regarding the actual watchmaking, and the fact that they're made in Switzerland puts this stamp of approval when it comes to the standards that they have to hold themselves accountable for. And spoiler alert, it's not a watch. However, it was just as lovely. I did have a little sneak peek. They did very kindly offer us this leather, lush pink and yellow gold detailing card holder. Now, on that same day, I went to the press release of Alpina, a little bit more established brand. If I'm not mistaken, they're 135-ish years old. With Alpina, we had a look at their newer models coming out. For those of you who are in love with a California, I cannot say more. There is an embargo on that, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. We had a look at their latest model, which is inspired in one of their most iconic vintage watches. It's a beautiful watch. They have a little bit more affordable price points, and they are also another Swiss brand. Now, from Lalique, I also got a very lovely press tour day. So we were invited into their newest head office in the 17e in Paris, and it was Such a dream of a decoration. Honestly, the craftsmanship behind their crystal production is absolutely gorgeous. And they bring this into home decor, they bring this into jewelry, they bring this into actual fixtures for the house. So you can also have it done, for example, in a window in your house, a lighting appliance. It's also a brand that really celebrates femininity. They are very known for not only catering to women in the sense of the products that they produce, but also in the actual shapes and forms that they do. There will be a lot of ladies in their carving, etc. And now on this occasion, we were invited to discover the new collection. The Nebula Rose collection is a collection that has this beautiful sort of rosy tint to the crystal, as you will have seen on the video. It is a collection that was absolutely gorgeous to have a look at. It was really interesting to learn that the way they achieve this type of pink on the crystal will be by adding and heating gold while creating the mixture. It felt like we were walking on like whatever comes after cloud nine. For those of you who are already starting to prep up your kind of wish list for the holiday season, or for those of you who are maybe looking for a nice and different gift when it comes to gifting somebody on their wedding day or on their anniversary. Actually, for the 15th year of wedding anniversary, crystal is the gift to give on the international list of things. Many countries have their own certain list of traditions of what to give on different marriage anniversaries. The kind of like international list says that on the 15th year you're supposed to gift something on crystal, which is also a very nice idea for anybody out there watching this as well. Love me some pink silk paper. Oh, so here you can see what I mean. So you see in here panels for the staircase. Here you can see a little bit about the light fixtures that I was mentioning as well. Now for the piece itself, a gorgeous rose nebula crystal fish. I was invited in conjunction with Style News magazine to have a test ride of the new desserts upcoming for the Christmas season by Chef Guy Martin. Now he is one of the icons when it comes to French gastronomy and just worldwide gastronomy as well. It was really inspiring to try his desserts, not only because I have a big sweet tooth, but also because it was kind of like seeing a genius in action. I was really lucky to have him come and have a personal chat with myself and two other journalists, and it was super interesting to hear what his thought process behind creating the desserts is, or any other dish. He was actually telling us, like, take a day, for example, when I have to make a fish. If I'm proposing that, he said he would go with the fisherman, fish the fish with him, and try to bring a lot of the elements that are around the fishing moment into the dish. So he was telling us about how he would have a look at foam would look like on the waves that day. Was the sky clear? Was it not? No wonder he has those Michelin stars. Honestly, it was an absolute delight to have a chat with him. Now, something I did not get as a gift, but I purchased myself and still wanted to share with you, is goodies by Diptyque. We went to pick up just two goods that we're always kind of like replacing in the house. First one was the Philosikos hand and body wash. Now this is a scent that we both absolutely adore, because it was the scent that the toiletries had on the hotel that we went for during our honeymoon. And then the other goodie I picked, and I opened earlier but still haven't burnt it, is a candle. This is a candle I always keep coming back to. I have a stock of candles, so I didn't really need to get another one, but I didn't have one of these. And I always love to have the, what I called paillesse, although French hubby says it's big. Anyway, to me, it will always be paillesse. It's a delicious candle with a floral scent, a fruity scent. It's a little bit tangy. There's a little bit of blackcurrant in there. There's also rose in there. It always brings me back to like the years in university, and I just love burning one of these in my office from time to time. Now, talking about fragrances, I also got some goodies from BDK Parfum, or BDK Perfumes in Paris. It's a niche perfume company, and I also took you a couple of blogs back to one of their press days. So in that press day, they were launching the Accessoire Extrait, a more concentrated version of one of the first perfumes that the Maison launched initially. Now, what I was very surprised with this product is that they actually created it in a full 100 milliliter size. Ginger, cacao, jasmine, chutney, fleur d'oranger, that I wish I knew how to say in English. There's also patchouli, vanilla, and ambroxan in it, as well as a little bit of poivre noir or black pepper. Absolutely delicious. It's definitely quite a sensual perfume. They also very kindly gifted me another travel version, which for me is perfect because, as you know, I'm always on the go between Paris and Normandy and the beach, and if not, I'm always traveling with husband. Even like my signature or my everyday scent, I will always try to get it on like 30 or 50 ml, and I'll have a couple of bottles of those laying around. It's easier if I have to be living off of a suitcase on a weekly basis. This one will also come in a spray version. I think it's going to be time for me to start rounding up this vlog because I still have stuff to edit. I still have to film another YouTube video. I'm going to film my what I bought for my clients in Paris luxury edit video, and then I have to get myself packing because Style News and BHV are taking me to a lovely press trip, and I cannot believe this yet. I've been lucky enough to be on one of these press trips, and I've been to a couple of the events that BHV organizes, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us this year. They are a brand that always takes it to the next level when it comes to their event organization, and I'm certain this year won't disappoint. So I'm obviously going to be taking you with me, but it won't be on this vlog, otherwise it will be too long. Really cannot wait to see you there, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming one. And if you're not done watching, I'll leave you to one in here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!